previously we explained how to get kind of the top lines by basically putting your leg over your loop there and using it on your thigh. But after you've got those top couple of rows, the next thing we got to do is just start working on the basic surface area of the roof. So this technique here isn't going to be very much different than when you're working on the lower pitched roof. You're just gonna, but you're always going to be facing in this direction. I would highly suggest on a steep roof to try to reduce your movement to as minimal as possible. I like to try to use the harness point as my midway, so I'm going to be facing this direction on that side of the harness point, and I'm going to switch to the other direction when I start working on the other side. So I'm just going to knock this out really quick. Once you've completed a section, remember you don't want to really readjust your rope until you've done both sides with that same harness location. So we'll get the midsection facing this way next. Another little tip is these side loops can be used if you need your hands free to put your pole in, if you absolutely have to. Usually going up or down a ladder is a good time to do that. But I'm going to show you how to get the last couple of rows. Okay, so there's my pendulum. Last couple of rows on a steep roof. So when you get down to the gutter line, there's still moss on these lines, on the rows. How am I supposed to get that? With the technique, typically you're going to be brushing a couple feet behind you, right? How am I supposed to get these last few lines? So how you do it is you have to use the very bottom row of the entire brush. So you're basically going to angle your brush so that this very last row is what's hitting the line of the shingle. You're also still kind of using the corners, but let me just give you an example and show you. So it'd be more like this, trying as carefully as you can to try to get that bottom row of your brush right on the line of the shingle. And again, you want to be nice and gentle with this. We don't want to be applying pressure because we don't want to remove granules. You're just walking on a roof will remove some granules. But at some point when you're choosing moss removal, it's usually because you're choosing the lesser of two evils, and that growth will just continually do some damage to the shingles. So again, this is a soft, light brushing. Nothing aggressive. Alright, so that's pretty much how you do the very last couple of rows on any steep roof. Really, even on a low pitched roof, you still have to use that technique because you can't obviously walk past a gutter line.